person who ends up winning. So yeah, at the end of the day, like that's what it is in Smash. Is once you have that lead, then you're no longer obligated to approach, which then snowballs into more and more advantages because the opponent has to take bigger and bigger risks. And is Stroder going Dr. Mario?
Sure is. I mean, he's an enigma, this guy.
I know about Doc, thanks to Louis Money. I have the chance to watch this matchup a bit. And the big thing to be afraid of when you're fighting Dr. Mario is not to get cornered. But it doesn't look like that's happening to Myran right now. So,
I mean, he's in the sky. He's not getting cornered.
I mean, it's true. And he crosses up high just to avoid that situation. Yeah, purple back air destroying Stroder's first stock. And otherwise, Myran doing a great job of keeping himself as centered as possible. Because if you try to kite Mario like you do as a zoner in other matchups, he does get you in the corner, and he can line that up, and that can almost kill you. Town and City big enough to actually stop it in this case.
Yeah, I feel like on other stages that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Dr. Mario's, as you see right there with the up B, clearly got things that can combat Olimar. But
so far, Myran just doing a fantastic job keeping up that spacing, just not getting too terrified of being in Stroder's space. And that's the main thing. If you're going to be hit by Doc somewhere on the stage, best be hit in the middle.
For sure.
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff has really strong base knockback. But the growth on things like Tornado, for example, isn't quite as impressive as you might expect.
Getting a shit to punish. Only going to have a purple throw, so just getting positioning.
Yep.
But Myran doesn't mind. You know, he backs off. Finds himself a second purple, which is so huge. Once you have that double purple, you can set up that nice wall between you and the opponent. And when you're dealing with somebody as slow as Doc, that's a lifesaver.
We are definitely seeing some shortcomings of Dr. Mario right here. He's not the fastest guy.
There is a reason Louis Money no longer plays Doc in serious tournament sets.
Yeah.
Like, very, very rarely brings out this character.
Yeah, and against a character that can hold lead so well, like Olimar, especially at the hands of Myran, this is just, it's going to be an uphill fight.
That double purple down smash, so scary, especially if that double hit comes together. But just doing Shoryu into Shoryu, essentially.
Sure. Yeah, not a whole lot of cooldown on that, even on whiff.
But, I mean, that's going to do it. Same thing. Yeah, purple, not the purple, blue grab.
Blue grab, very strong in this game.
Ooh.
And there's the classic, the Pro Controller Classic.
Is that a Pro Controller Classic?
I believe.
Sometimes this happens if you're resetting your GameCube controller as well. So it's hard for me to tell whether or not this is actually that. But
Myran is using a Pro Controller.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It shows the little graphic base next to it.
But he was already selected on, which meant that his Pro Controller didn't get desynced.
So just one of the many mysteries that TOs have to deal with when they host tournaments for this game. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have shaken the players too badly. They are jumping right back into things here. Myran building on his lead even further.
I love the way Myron's crossing up right now, just underneath Stroder's jump-ins, right? He just crosses up, tosses out a forward smash, or sometimes maybe even a grab, and gets himself some damage for it.
Yeah, nice intercept. That is another thing Doc struggles with, is recovering. He has limited options, and they don't go very far.
I think Myran meant to do like drop down, jump back air there, and accidentally just got the jump from the ledge, because that was definitely an opening. And there, catching that jump right off the platform, I would not be surprised to see like just Stroder switch off. He has such deep pockets in terms of characters he can bring out.
Yeah.
He's won so many Arizona events with so many different characters, and he's so good with like all of them. It's nuts.
Yeah, he extremely proficient with almost everyone in the cast, it feels like sometimes. His pockets run deep. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, okay, we're going to see a switch to Roy, who has a little bit more speed than Dr. Mario.
A little bit more speed. Yeah. Still has the ability to obliterate somebody if you catch them running away a little too hard.
For sure.
And I'm assuming he went to a counterpick stage with a smaller base stage to get the pressure on. And was I wrong?
And
I was
run
absolutely
it right
wrong.
back.
Yeah, I was absolutely wrong. All right.
But you know what? You can't predict Stroder.
Yeah.
I can't. You can't. No one can. Only Stroder knows what he's going to do next, and that's what makes him so terrifying.
Oh, beautiful whistle by Myran, but he still has to take that meaty damage from the hilt.
All right, and that side B from Roy can kill at extremely low percents near the ledge. So
I was just surprised that after he landed it, the falling hit, he just spot dodged. I'm not sure what he was afraid of there.
All right, sweet spot fair, almost going to take it.
You're having one more opportunity, but Myran doing a great job holding on to his up B until the last moment. Waiting for the landing and just catches the air dodge into the ground. I love the fact that you use down smash to just cover as much ground space as possible in case there's a directional air dodge.
All right, and what started out, oh, that was very slick. Stroder with the B reverse. What's his
Flare Blade?
Flare Blade, thank you. Oh my God.
Looking a little bit like Shulk there. Hold on.
Yeah, we were talking about unpredictability, and this match is not going to anything like I thought it was going to go. I expected some explosions, sure, but I didn't expect the second stock almost to be taken at 54%.
Gosh, Stroder, yep.
Wow.
Taking out Myran's second stock, still on his first one.
And his spacing with this character is very impressive right now.
I honestly think that's just the big difference is he's able to get in on Myran first. And then otherwise, like, this maybe he would have had similar follows with Doc, but he almost never got the chance to do it.
Right.
Here we go, Myran having a chance to get back.
Myran does not seem like he has room to breathe or, you know, arrange his Pikmin, or Stroder's just all on top of him.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love the up smash by Myran, catching just the jump to avoid the next follow-up.
Yeah, it's going to linger a little bit, but that is definitely...
That is dead. D-E-D, double edge dance, that's dead.
If there were ever a fitting acronym,
yes,
it would be that. Yeah, Stroder commanding the game. And the counter pick looks exactly
we're going to go to
like
Smashville.
So I don't know how I feel about this.
So
this has less room.
Like, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
dude, I'm actually kind of with. This is a scary pick. This is, like, I'm not saying it's wrong because
it's a limit on the edge pick.
Myran is one of the best Olimars in the world. I trust his judgment. But
Sure, I mean, I'm sure there's a thought process there. We just aren't privy to it.
the main thing I'm thinking of is we just saw how strong like double edge dance is and all these other side kill options that Roy has, and this is gonna make it easier to kill with them sooner.
Yeah, there's less distance. He can't run away. He can't plan. I mean, he couldn't run away on town, so maybe he's like, let's just accelerate this. I'm not sure.
It genuinely wouldn't surprise me. I think this might just be Myron's comfort pick. Like, he might just like
Very
Smashville a lot as a stage, because I've seen him counter pick people with Smashville a lot in many, many different matchups.
Yeah. And comfort picks, there's something to be said for those. Stuff might look questionable on paper, but if a player feels really at home somewhere and they've labbed setups with certain platform arrangements, that can make all the difference.
You know one thing that he can do on this stage that I forgot about? He can fly under Smashville because it's Stroder.
Oh, that's
And that gives him an additional recovery mix-up. Because you saw how oppressive Stroder's ledge trapping game was in the previous one.
Yep, that's a great point, and that might be one of the reasons that led to this.
But he still gets caught with a sweet spot F-tilt center stage and dies to it. Roy, absolute powerhouse. I feel like the reason the sweet spot is a sweet spot is like he's literally punching you in the face.
Yeah,
and like, that's
it's not even the sword, it's just his fist. Iron Knuckles. Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest glow-ups from Smash 4 to Ultimate has got to be Roy.
Beautiful, you the parry on the jab.
Yeah.
Myran ready to go, like, not swaying underneath that pressure, and in fact saying, I think you're just going to fish again after I blocked the first one.
Yep. And that's what we like to see. Signs of life for Myran. Like, I may have just gotten basically 3-stocked in the previous game, but I'm ready to parry and punish you because...
So that right there, Stroder, was a
here.
nice mix-up on his edge guarding, right? Earlier, he had jumped out, and Myran waited for that and started up being high. And this time, Stroder jumped out and then jumped back in to catch the high recovery with that forward air. And that's what got him that stock.
Another thing, pretty interesting. Roy,
desync Pikmin on the Smashville platform.
that is a Myran classic right here.
Yeah.
Those tricks, he's very comfortable utilizing. That might be another reason why I picked this, is because the platforms don't leave and they're low enough to get the Pikmin on it easily.
There's a lot of little things Olimar can do here. They can't do anywhere else, but is that dead?
Yes,
absolutely.
It is. That is dead. That is dead. Okay, so Stroder looking like he has the answers right now.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to see from Myran in terms of adjustments or stages?
Man, it's so tough to say because, like, the small stages gives you that ability to mix up. Yeah, but I think he wants just that little bit of breathing room because he wasn't really able to even change which ledge he was going to. And Stroder was really showing up that, like, once he got Myran in the corner, he was able to kill in a large variety of ways, right? It wasn't just ledge trapping or edge guarding. There was a little bit of everything.
Sometimes didn't even need to be the ledge.
Yeah, it's
F-tilt center stage. Just throw the sword.
Because it's a small side blast zone. So yeah, I can hit you anywhere.
All right, but yeah, I like this stage pick a lot. You still get the platform mix-ups with the Pikmin for Myran, but there's more space.
It's a little bit more, but we'll have to see. Right now, Myran choosing to disengage as much as possible, right?
Yeah.
Whenever there's a moment to breathe, he's just moving the other way if he's got
White
land behind him.
Pikmin cannot get any room, anything going at all. It's just immediately dead as soon as it's pulled out of the ground.
That was also sick, by the way. I think he plucked a red Pikmin and then landed on that platform, and then he up smashed with it.
Nice.
It looked like a desync there.
I feel like those things are going to come into play more and more often as Olimar's meta develops.
Catching the jump off the platform, beautiful stuff. Myran taking the first stock against this Roy.
Yep, okay, looking a lot more comfortable here on PS2 already.
Yeah, he has a little bit better reserve now on the ledge. He's fading slightly back to get away from these dangerous aerials.
Yeah, and you know what else? That platform was giving him some more options to get off ledge as well. It's close enough to the ledge to give him... wow, I'm amazed that was techable.
Okay, tossing the purple to cover the platform so that Stroder can't get on there is actually pretty clever.
Yep. The Pikmin placement from Myran is real impressive this game, and it's showing us exactly why
Beautiful
he's
armor
on the stage.
deal with the smash. Oh my god, you gotta always watch out for that. Both with Crom and Roy, that startup on the ground having super armor, so good.
It really is.
And the thing is, like, that was a serious risk. If Myran wasn't there, he was just gonna be able to kill Stroder.
He had purples.
Yeah.
So, like, you're playing with fire there. I mean, technically not fire, but you're playing with a very weighty Pikmin there. And you bet it all, but it worked out in this case. Myran, however, is not going to give up the lead that easily.
Yeah, once again, catching Stroder near the edges of these platforms. I think, like, that's the one chink in the armor he's found against Stroder, is just when Stroder is caught on those platforms, he's being able to find him escaping over and over.
Yeah.
At least when it comes time for the kill.
All right, looks like Myran's trying to whistle armor there on the platform, but he mistimes it, or Stroder calls out the whistle armor, one of the two.
I always prefer to say it's the player calling it out, right? At this level of play, I assume they know what's up.
Yep. All right, Myran fighting his way back on stage, finally starting to assemble his Pikmin army.
Yeah, that was safe on whiff. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
The juggles by Myran just been so clean on this stage, too.
Yes.
It's impressive because I don't usually think of Stadium as like a specifically juggler-happy stage. Like, that's more of like Lilat or FD, but still making it work here, just showing the hole that he's been able to find.
Yeah, and great get-up timing there from Myran. Using the purple Pikmin to full effect.
That was so scary, too, because like Stroder throwing out like a hitbox and catching your wake up there, absolutely dead.
All right, Stroder has to play this carefully, though. He can't start taking, like, 30% from white Pikmin or anything, because that's really going to put him out of contention fast.
It's interesting. It's like, we know he has to play carefully, but that, like, it's his Roy momentum that's been doing him so many favors. The fact that he's aggressively shoving Myran into these, like, boxes and being able to find himself, like, street kills off.
It's a little bit of a Best Nest Dark Wizzy situation, yeah. Oh, no!
Catching the tech in
place.
And Stroder takes it 3-1 with the massive pop-off over Myran.
A deserved pop-off. That was hard fought.
Yeah, yeah. And, like, I can't, like, the